It stinks. If it's wrong, it's wrong.
That's right.
If it's right, you've done something right, tell them.
Exactly.
But you need at least one brother. You see that iron sharpens iron? My granddaddy had a hawk bill. I don't know if y'all don't know what that is, but yeah, had a hawk blade, and he would take this metal, this iron thing, and he would. Yep.
You see your stone.
And that thing was sharp. Iron sharpens iron. And that's the way we should be. Now, don't get some brother that's going to sugarcoat.
Right.
Because it's just as bad as you if you didn't have somebody in your corner. You want somebody that's going to be there with you through thick and thin. And something else, and Elder, help me out here. Because we all sin. We've all sinned. We all have sinned in this church right now. But after we've messed up, wouldn't it be all right if the brother told you, yeah, you messed up, but I'm still going to hold your hand. And we in this together. I'm going to walk with you, and I'm going to help you get through what you're going through. That's the reason why you have a lot of black men in the situations that they're in today, is because they fell and nobody was there to lift them up. They put their foot on the person's neck. I have a friend that's a CO in Rome, and one of the prisoners told him, he said, the only difference between you and me, I got caught. Now, we all have a past in here.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I at least know 3 of y'all.
Exactly.
Well, 4. We all. But thank God we didn't get caught.
I know.
Yes. In some mess.
That's right. That's the bottom line, simple truth about it. I mean, you can't put it no other way. I mean, and I've told the congregation this before, and it was plenty like, what I'm saying, when I'm DJing, y'all know, I don't know how I made it home.
Yeah.
I used to get up and not even know where the car was.
Yeah.
I ain't had no good time if I knew where the car was outside. It wasn't no good time if I knew where I had to get to the car. And this was 2-3 times a week. I go back to years before that, when me and D was running around in Decatur and DJing back then. We DJ one club and he get the albums and throw them in the car, and we go to another club and DJ. But the point I'm trying to make is the things we used to do, and the way we used to maneuver, the fact that we sitting right here today. You wonder why I be so, that's good God. You wonder why I be so grateful a lot of times about stuff. You know what I'm saying? And because when God, he asked me to do something, he said, look, I want you to teach, I want you to do whatever the case may be. You wonder why I'm so fervent about it, so serious about it? Because of those times right there. See, because I remember, because I really ain't had no business being here, unless it was for God. I ain't had no business being here. I'm telling you, man, walking around and sitting in there, trying to drive home, and like I said, and not knowing how you get there. 2-3 times a week. And then you got people out here that go out here one time.
That's it.
Get behind that wheel one time.
And you know what? And it's not normally the one who's drunk.
Right.
It's the one who's drunk gonna hit the car.
Exactly.
The innocent person.
Right.
The drunk gonna live.
Right.
And the innocent person die.
Exactly. That's how it goes. One time, one roll of the dice for them. So that's why I be so appreciative, man. Because I know I was rolling the bad boys. Every night. So, I just thank God to be delivered from that. I ain't perfect now. You know what I'm saying? But I know I might not be, where I'm going, but I ain't where I used to be. And I thank God for that. But anyway, I just had to say that. I'm thankful, man.
A man's relationship with his father. Someone read.
Finding our fathers, Proverbs 23, verses 23 to 24. The father of the righteous will greatly rejoice. He who fathers a wise son will be glad.
All right, let's just be real. And thank you, Dre, for sharing with us about not having a father figure in the house at the time when you were growing up. That don't mean that you didn't have a father figure in your life. Am I right?
No, how can I word it? I have a stepfather.
Okay.
You know, it's a difference between having
A biological.
biological who succumbed to social and then having, you know, a mom having to take care of siblings. You know, we all have different fathers, but to analyze it all and say, I knew what my dad was about, biological dad. You know, a lot of times we as men, we create children.
Yeah.
And whether you're in that child's life or not, the DNA that flows through their blood, it's still your child.
Yeah.
Right.
And some part of that child that you create is going to emulate you. You know, sometimes it may be the walk, talk, the handwriting, maybe the listening of music, maybe even the way the child sits in the seat. You know, but it's different. That's why I'm so, as D knows and Lee knows, that's how come I and my children, even though we didn't live in the same household, I'm consistent.
Right.
Exactly. You know, and I put these two together, relationship with his father and relationship with his children. I made sure I put those two together to show you how necessary they are. One of the reasons why it is important for men to have a father figure in their lives, and it doesn't necessarily have to be the biological father. Is Shaq proved to us,
Right.
You know, we need some bull elephant to teach the baby elephant. One day you're going to become a bull elephant. What does that mean?
Right.
What does that look like? So it doesn't necessarily mean that he has to be in your house,
Right.
but he should be in your life. My father was an 18-wheeler truck driver, so you know I really only saw him on the weekends.
Right.
And when he came home on the weekend, he's cracking the whip. He's not trying to be no lovey-dovey father to me. You know, he's like, this is what I need you to do. This is what I better see done when I get back home next weekend. And so here it is, mom is taking up the load. But I had some uncles. My uncles, let's just say I had like 9 dads, because all of them were crazy. And if my mama called over to any one of their houses and told them, little Kenny crazy, they'd be like, I'll be right over.
Come over, yeah.
And he didn't come over to play Big Wiz with me,
Right.
or marbles,
Right.
or teach me about the ABC. He came over to administer pain for the infraction that I did, not to do it again.
That's right.
But sometimes they would come over and then would talk. The common sense, what would you do if you had to do this all over again? What's a better way of doing it? And then I'm sitting up there like this. What do you mean? This is the best way? No. They would teach us.
Right.
And understand this as a father. Fathers fathers are teaching whether they want to or not.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Always teaching.
Always.
Either to be like them
Or better.
or better. Fathers teach.
Exactly.
What broke my heart one day, my son, he said to me, because see, I didn't know what it's like to be a father. My grandfather, all he did was yell and holler and cuss. My father, that's all he did was yell, holler, and cuss. So what do you think I did when I got over there and became a father? Yell, holler, and cuss.
Right.
It broke my heart when my son got older and he said, Dad, I really was scared of you at one time in my life. I'm like, why? All I did was what your granddad and great-granddad used to do. I didn't know who was coming through the door when the key hit the lock. I didn't know if I was going to get that insane individual or if I was going to get someone who actually loved and cared for me. That broke my heart. For my son to tell me that all them years that I thought I was being a father
Right.
by yelling, screaming, and hollering,
Yeah.
because that's what fathers do.
Right.
He didn't know what was coming through the door. That's not a good memory for any child to have. there's such a thing as being strict, but overbearing.
Right.
And what the Bible say? Do not be overbearing to your children.
Exactly. That's what it means.
Tells us that. Which brings me to this one. I want to read this one. A man's relationship with his children, father of the future. Genesis 48, 1 and 2. After this, Joseph was told, behold, your father is ill. So he took with him his 2 sons, Manasseh and Ephraim. And it was told to Jacob, your son Joseph has come to you. Then Israel summoned his strength and sat up in the bed. Jacob was a rapscallion, a trickster, a hustler, a hood rat. Jacob cheated his brother out of his inheritance. That's all Jacob knew. And I know some of y'all from the north know some boys. That's all they did. That's how they made their living. Tricking folks and hustling. It wasn't until that time that Jacob was laid down in the desert and used a rock for a pillow because his brother Esau was chasing him and was going to kill him. That's when he saw the angels ascending and descending from heaven. And then there was an angel. And Jacob said, I'm not going to let you go until you bless me. And they said that Jacob wrestled that angel, which was the Lord, wrestled that angel all night long until the break of day. And the angel had to hit him in the hip with his staff to make Jacob turn him loose. And that is when the Lord changed his name from Jacob to Israel, saying that he was going to be the father of many nations. Fast forward. Look at the scripture. The scripture said that Jacob lay in the bed ill, right? But it said Israel rose up. Jacob laid in the bed ill, but Israel rose up. The flesh was dying. But Israel said, before I leave out of here, I am going to bless my children one last time. So Israel stood up because he knew what was at stake. And this is why our sons are walking around here mad at the world, because we are not blessing them before we leave. I didn't even preach that.
No, go.
But that's what's wrong.
Right.
We have all these sons out here, but we're not blessing them. And we're checking out. We're checking out for health reasons. We're checking out because of the institution. We're checking out because we don't want to raise them. We're checking out because we don't want to be responsible. We're checking out because we find ESPN to be more exciting than being with them. We are checking out and we aren't blessing them before we check out. Before Israel said, before I leave this earth, I'm going to bless my sons. So that they'll have, that was the big thing back then. Abraham blessed Isaac. Isaac blessed Jacob. The sons, the fathers were supposed to bless the sons, and it's supposed to be a lineage thing.
Right.
Every father blessed their son.
Right.
So when you look at that boy out there with his pants halfway down his pants, ask yourself this question. Did somebody bless him before they checked out? That's why he's mad. Because nobody blessed him with wisdom, with knowledge, how to maneuver his way around this thing we call life. Didn't tell him any of that. They just checked out.
You might find today, though.
What's that?
I worked in the prison system for 27 years. Within that time frame, I went from being inside the facility to now observing from the courtroom setting.
Okay.
And I think the majority of why some of our youth, not so much as the internet and TV, some of it is maybe not blessing them, but some of it has to do with wanting to accept what's being told to them. Because as we grew up, I'm 51, you're 52, I'm 53. 53. Me is about 20 though, so he doesn't know anything yet.
I thought it was 100.
But as time progresses and you witness what goes on in the facilities and into the structure of the street, they both want the same. They just take money, and they move from the street, and you put facilities. The blessing of giving to